We Love Horror, and we're watching Fear the Walking Dead.
We are up to episode 4. We just finished episode 3 where we saw the military come in and they shot their neighbor and they took the neighbor's husband somewhere and we don't know. So
I'm a little bit afraid it's kind of like these, like back in World War II, how they had these Japanese internment camps. It's probably like, if we think you got exposed, we block you away in some kind of camp until we know. Yeah. So I'm kind of worried about that.
Yeah, that doesn't look too good. So we'll see what happens. And also, we lost a dog last episode. It was called The Dog, and we lost a dog. But it was a really good episode. I actually thought that was the best one so far. It was a lot of. Me too.
It was very spooky and lots of suspense and drama, so I'm excited to see where this goes. And it's interesting the military is coming in because they are starting to learn more about this virus, but they don't know everything yet. They still think, they were marking houses like, oh, this house is contaminated, but what they don't know is that the virus has already infected everyone. You have been exposed no matter what. So So they clearly don't know everything about how it works.
No.
But it's very interesting to see the process of them figuring it out.
Yeah, they're all figuring it out. I think everyone in the family kind of knows what's going on. So are you ready to go ahead and move on into episode 4?
I am. I hope you're ready too, because we're excited.
The next episode is called Not Fade Away. Not Fade Away.
Okay. Looks very relaxing.
Oh yeah, it is. Are they in a pool? It is a pool. Maybe they got nothing else left to do since they got to stay in the neighborhood.
Yeah, they're probably quarantined. It's a COVID outbreak.
Yeah, it's definitely 2020 right here, even though this was filmed before 2020.
I thought I was someone else.
Okay, I like this song, but this version...
Another one burned last night. Better than TV. People outside the fence, they took the last of them 4 days ago. Bakersfield, Vegas.
Okay, yeah, so they are put kind of in zones that have been...
Everything's dead. Everyone's gone.
Wow.
9 days since the lights went out, and our little green friends moved in.
Green friends.
Travis says we're the lucky ones. We are grateful to our saviors when it's feeding time at the zoo.
Flashing.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
He could do like Morse code to like talk to whoever it is.
What? Still not on. They probably don't want to strain whatever's left of the grid.
Oh, they're hot. They probably don't have any air.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Maddie?
My house is a refugee camp. My daughter's room is an ICU unit for strangers, because I don't know where your ex-wife goes.
She's helping sick people.
Yeah, you run off to play man of the people.
This domestic bickering like it's normal?
Oh, that's exciting. I'm excited for what...
Just do it. Come on.
Excited for whoever is there and whatever's happening.
Chris, what do you think you're doing? Get down here.
Dad, you gotta see this.
Chris, now. I don't have time for...
Just 5 seconds.
See what? What am I looking at?
It's like a light or a glint. But they said there's nothing alive out there.
Okay, come inside.
There could just be a mirror in that room and the sun is...
Yeah.
reflecting it. I don't think so. I think someone's there. But that could be all of it.
Yeah, I mean, you probably should, I don't think you should dismiss him so quickly, but at the same time, yeah, you need more evidence than just a flickering light, probably. But yeah, I think there's somebody there.
I found this on the counter.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot.
Oh, you forgot.
If it's that hot and they don't have air, why is she wearing boots?
Nick.
Look, give it to Griselda. She needs it more than I do. You said so yourself.
I know what I said, but the point is to wean you off of it slowly.
And it's probably better for him if he's dealing with the drugs to just relax.
We are on the offensive. The tide has most definitely turned. Yeah. I read from the following. Anyone attempting to compromise or circumvent the perimeter of this camp will be detained.
Are we being relocated?
Sir, this is a secure position, so no, you're going to stay put.
We need medicine. What about that?
We are working on that.
Where are the people outside the fence? Where did you move them?
So you guys are the lucky ones. You guys, you get to stay in your homes. ride this thing out, all right? So relax. Count your blessings. Be nice, so I don't have to shoot you.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. They probably aren't the lucky ones, but I was thinking they kind of probably should feel like the lucky ones right now just because, yeah, they can stay in their home, but they probably aren't. But
I agree.
Ophelia Salazar?
Because it's probably corrupt. I'm just saying. If it wasn't corrupt, they probably are the lucky ones.
S-A-L-A. You're not even looking.
Oh, yeah, no, here it is. Ophelia.
Guy who lives in this house with the covered car, Thompson.
Doug Thompson, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he won't do the screening. And his wife thinks for some reason maybe you could talk some sense into him.
It's just, I don't really know the guy.
Okay. Okay, thing is here is I'm trying to avoid a situation.
Yeah, when you said that they might not really be in a safe or it's safe, but they're not really necessarily the lucky ones, something bad is happening, I kind of wondered.
Yeah.
He was acting strange yesterday, and then at dinner he,
Were you? How long?
since dinner last night. I thought it would be better if it was from someone he knew, and he's liked you so much, so.
Okay, so she requested him. It wasn't like, I thought they were just picking him to force him to go in there. I'm scared. He's gonna be in the closet. Oh gosh, I can't look.
What's going on?
Hitra.
Oh, okay. I was scared he did something.
I don't think I can do it.
You know what though?
Do what?
If he does something to himself and he comes back as a walker, then they know you don't have to be infected. Right. Everyone has it. Like, then they'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
They keep asking me what's happening. I don't have the words.
It is gonna be okay. That's all that you have to say.
They know that I'm lying.
Your family needs you. Show them that you're okay.
I wonder what that said.
Yeah.
They didn't really show.
Oh, okay. And that's the, I'm sure it was a goodbye.
Showing wind chimes over and over, and it starts to feel almost kind of
He hands it.
to like hear the wind chimes.
He's stable. Morphine's helping. Take it. I don't know what I would have done. Hector is all I have.
Sometimes these close shots make me feel nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's something about that with psychology, why a close shot can make you feel more nervous than a wide shot.
Someone's out there. A human someone who needs our help.
We don't know that. Someone needs help, they go to the soldiers.
They can't. Do you see it?
I'm so intrigued. I want to know who it is.
Yeah. He should try some Morse code and see if it gets a response.
Yeah. Oh, is he stealing his morphine?
Oh, okay.
That is so horrible. That poor old man.
That's
messed up.
I
That
know.
poor old man. How selfish. That's so sad. That makes me really sad.
Echo, this is Bravo Actual. Standing by for a sit rep. Over.
I like that she's gonna date a military guy because she might find out inside information.
Yeah, she can get some intel.
This would be the best time to get pregnant.
Have another Lori situation.
Right.
Hey, did you get the medicine?
They got it all locked down tight. I guess they're stockpiling for the big push to take the city back.
It's just, my mom's really sick, so.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, she might be she's just angling for more medicine, probably.
Oh, I didn't think of that. That's very interesting. Making emotional ties to get yourself a better situation.
Yeah.
Vivian said she heard soldiers talking about quarantine camps out near Barstow. He showed me the video he took from the roof.
Jesus, that kid has got a world-class imagination. You know that.
I saw it too.
Why is he so dismissive of
I know.
What did you see?
I don't know, like a light. What about the phones? Don't you wonder why they can't get a landline?
No, I don't
Cell
wonder.
towers?
Maybe they got something
Nothing?
bigger to worry about.
Well, maybe they don't want the phones to work.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're talking paranoid, I don't want to encourage this with Chris, and you shouldn't either.
So you did see it.
I think you need to be a little paranoid in this situation. situation. I mean, I wouldn't be too trusting.
I agree.
What are you doing out? It's past curfew.
You can shoot me.
What's wrong?
Doug's gone. He's missing. Okay, what did you say to him?
I didn't say anything.
We're not allowed to drive inside the fence, Travis. It's not allowed. Oh my God.
Look, just don't go there. I'll find your dad, all right?
I'm a little worried he shouldn't promise them that.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think. Is that someone screaming?
It is. Or there's like coyotes or something.
They could be.
His wife's worried he went over.
We pulled Doug Thompson last night. We found him up by the fence, bawling his eyes out in his damn muscle car. That guy, man, he's a head case. Can't have that around camp.
Oh my goodness. So what happened to him?
Right.
So he was just like exiled from the community?
Oh, I agree with it. You should too. I don't have to worry about some guy going psycho inside the fence. That's a win-win.
I bet
You could have notified his wife, sir.
You're getting help outside of headquarters.
Yeah.
Go ahead, notify away.
My son, he saw a light in the DZ.
There's nothing alive out there. He didn't see anything.
Forget it.
Already did.
I get that there's not a lot to do, but it doesn't look good for the military guys to be standing around playing golf. It just doesn't look.
Cynthia. Nice. There you are. Where's Hector?
Getting the care he needs.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Exner.
She's from the government.
Cynthia's told me all about you.
Where did you take Hector?
Sit down.
Explain this to
Cynthia,
you.
do you mind if Liza and I speak privately?
Oh, no. That's okay. Of course.
Something feels fishy about
this. Something's definitely off.
Where's she going?
She wanted to be with her husband.
Where is that?
You used a morphine drip.
See, she won't answer her.
Right.
I've already met 4 people that swear you're the reason they're alive.
I'm just making them comfortable.
Well, you did very well, considering you're not actually a nurse.
Oh.
Are you?
He was gonna die. I didn't know what else to do. So that I can help.
It's all right. Desperate times. Perhaps you'd be willing to pretend a little longer.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me?
She's never answered where Hector was.
Yeah,
and
I
she's
know.
been asked, I think, 3 times now.
Yeah.
Or at least twice, maybe 3 times.
Yeah. At least say I'm not going to answer that.
Yeah.
I hate it when I hate the non-answer. That's.
I know. Or they answering the question with a question.
Right.
Where is Hector? So you used a morphine drip, huh?
Yeah, I hate that.
Oh, I hate to too.
It's like a.
I know. Just say I'm not allowed to say.
It's like a power thing. It's
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, she should have just said, "Oh, he's at this hospital, but I'm not allowed to tell where."
Right.
Or something. And it could have been a lie, but like I just hate the whole non-answer.
Right. So I don't need to answer to you type of response.
Right. It said, "And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes." I wonder if her student will ever come back. I think someone in our comments talked about they show him again. Ooh. Is it the smell? I bet there's a bad smell.
Oh wow,
There's
yeah.
just bodies.
They haven't. They're just out.
But they're
everywhere.
gonna turn, right? I mean.
I think they've already turned and they've been shot.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Oh,
they look
wow.
like they've been shot in the head.
I didn't. Sometimes you don't think about the smell because it's TV, but the smell would just be intense. Because if they find her outside of the area she's allowed to be in, she probably won't be allowed to go home to her kids. They'll say, "Oh no, you've been exposed now. You need to go to this other place." Yeah, I figured things.
It was under control. I drained it. We change the dressing twice a day.
How are you gonna do this?
We have a facility nearby.
Military facility.
It's military now, fortified. We have beds, surgeons.
My wife would like to know how far this place is.
Close, 15 minutes. Not a lot of traffic these days.
I just have a bad feeling that if they think somebody is like too much trouble to save, they'll just get rid of them.
Nick? Nick.
What?
This is Dr. Exner.
I understand you may be in need of methadone.
Well, I would love methadone if I was trying to kick, which I've already.
98.6.
It looked like a gun.
I know.
You okay, Nick?
Is Mr. Ramirez okay?
Congestive heart disease is manageable. Your heart rate's elevated.
He's nervous because now he's not gonna get the morphine.
No, I know.
I know addiction is like, I mean, I can't imagine, but at the same time, I'm mad that he did something so selfish when that old man needed. Ooh.
She's tattooing his design.
That looked so gross, though.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's the doctor. She wants to take my wife and do surgery. Tell me what you saw.
There was a man shot like the others, like the rest. But he wasn't sick.
When I was young, these men were from the government. They came to our town and they took some people away. Speak to the captain and ask when will they return. And the captain told my father, Miguel, don't worry. They always come home. I was standing in the river, fishing, just a boy. And I found them.
Oh.
All of them.
Oh, no.
All at once.
Yeah,
all around me.
How traumatizing.
In the water. He said that men do these things not because of evil. They do evil because of fear.
Fear of the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I realized my father is a fool for believing there was a difference.
Oh, interesting.
It happens. It will happen quickly. I must go with my wife. If I don't return, you will look after Ophelia for me.
That's creepy that he's going with his wife. See, he doesn't want to have her go alone.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm going to go with her knowing that they might be taking us off somewhere to kill us.
Oh, for sure.
Ugh, that's so
Keep your son close.
Yeah, I could totally see him doing that.
Ugh, this is so spooky. Looking for a morphine, but it's probably not there.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, he's probably looking for more drugs.
Ugh.
What do you want me to say?
You don't know.
Gosh,
wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
You have no idea.
Wow. She's getting violent with him.
I was shocked when she slapped him once, but that's like...
That's excessive.
Okay, I'm not advocating hitting your kids, but I was so mad at him when he was stealing from that old man.
Let me in!
Meg? What happened?
Travis, stop. Look.
Yeah, I feel like he's not particularly helpful.
Do you want me to get Mom? Who did that to you?
Mom.
I don't know how long we will be.
It makes me nervous if they take people away at night, too.
Yeah.
Like, why would you take them at night? That's
Yeah.
weird. Why would you not do it during the day?
Night doesn't make sense. That's what you do when you're trying to catch people off guard. And...
Yeah.
All right, step.
Now, it could be where they were planning to do it during the day, and then she got really sick during the night, and we need to take her now.
Could be.
But it's... Something's not right about going at night.
Griselda Salazar, Daniel Salazar.
No, not you. Nicholas Clark?
What?
Come on, man. Free medical care of the U.S. military.
Run.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
No.
Why are they taking him?
Stay. Nick, wait,
Travis! No!
Oh, wow.
She's going to regret hitting her son now, especially because what if she never sees him again?
Right.
And that's her last memory.
Hey, I didn't do anything, man.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
So they think he's sick?
Risk. I'll look after him, please. You said you wanted to help. Yeah, I do, yeah.
She thinks he's...
We could use you in the hospital.
He knows me. Please, just let me talk to Morris.
Yeah, she reported him.
Yeah.
Because she thinks probably he's not stable.
No! Zelda, the others, they need you.
I don't know, do you trust her?
Here's the thing, if she's faking being a nurse and the woman knows that, why would they be so desperate for her? Like, it makes you think, do they not have any other medical staff?
Well, they probably are low.
And if they don't have any medical staff, that doesn't bode well
All right, clear out.
for the situation. I mean...
Yeah.
Oh, Nick!
Goodness, I can't believe that. I wasn't expecting them to take Nick.
I know.
Liza, she did this.
No, not really.
No, she just wants to blame her.
It did look bad, I guess, because she got on the truck with them.
Yeah, she probably thought that Liza told.
I saw something today, something that horrified me. At first, I thought it was unnatural. What I saw was godly. And I think it's overdue.
Finally,
he sees it.
Well, now that he sees it, it must mean something.
I know.
If you find this, I love you.
At least maybe he'll start coming around. He's starting to come around that you can't trust these people. And how'd you like that episode? It ended off kind of ended off with a bang. It was a little bit of a build-up episode.
I think it was the best episode. So
Do you think so?
Yeah, I'm just like really intrigued by everything, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. I have a really bad feeling though about this whole hospital thing, and it's just more of a well, if people seem sick, let's just get rid of them because we're trying to contain the risk, so we don't want to bother treating people. Just if there's something wrong with them, get rid of them so we can eliminate the threat. And I'm getting nervous about that.
Yeah, I found this to be probably the most intriguing episode. Just as far as there's a lot of mystery, a lot of who do you trust? Who is the person flashing the light? What is the military doing with people? And then that the ending of it, taking Nick, and where are they taking him? I mean, yeah, I did think this was the most interesting and most intriguing one. It wasn't necessarily the most action packed per se, but I mean there was a lot of action in it. But I found it to be the most intriguing one, just because
there's
what's
a lot of mystery.
Mystery. That's why I really like the mystery of finding out what this military and what the government is going to do, because I don't know, I just like that.
Yeah, and there's a very ominous feeling to the whole military thing, and
yeah,
I don't know. And then the potential person up shining the light from the window or the reflection, whatever. I'm glad that we're all on the same page about it. No one's pretending it's not happening now. Because it's always frustrating when a couple characters, one or two characters, are like, no, this is happening. And then you have the character going, guys, it's nothing. Yeah. You're making a big deal of nothing. Like, no, it's really happening. So I'm glad that they're all on the same page about that. But we have to figure out who it is. So maybe they're going to sneak out. I mean, the mom already snuck out of the fence. So maybe they'll sneak out again to go climb that hill and find out who's in that house.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the dad, blanked on his name again, but the dad is, he's always kind of pushing back, and he's just more, I think, trusting, not going into conspiracy theories so quickly, and wanting to trust the military, and if there's no one out there, Travis, and so I do find that to be a little bit annoying. Travis tries to keep a level head, I guess, but
but it can be frustrating because you're like, look, something is happening here. We know it. So stop acting like everything's fine.
Right.
I'm glad you remembered his name. We're early enough in the show. We've only seen 4 episodes. I'm still kind of on the mom, the dad, the sister. Like, I've gotten a few names now.
We're getting it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm still kind of like the neighbor. So
yeah. It's just how it is when you start a newer show. But yeah, and Travis, he's I don't completely dislike him as a character, but at the same time he can kind of get on your nerves a little bit when it comes to the whole
I just feel like he's not particularly helpful.
Yeah, he's not helpful. That's what it is.
Like, he thinks he is. He's trying to be, but he's not.
Yeah. And then we had the scene where the mom, beats up Nick, which deservedly so, but it was kind of surprising.
It was. We're not used to seeing,
I understood her anger. When I say deserves, I mean I understood her anger, and he shouldn't have been stealing the morphine.
Yeah, that was horrible. I was really mad at him, so I didn't feel hugely sorry for him when he was getting hit. But at the same time, it was very shocking because I'm like, don't hit your kids, people. Don't hit your kids. So, and
she's just fed up, though, with his addiction.
And here's the thing about that, though. Not only should you not hit your kids anyway, but also now he's being pulled away to this other place. And, what if you did something like that and you hurt your kid, and then that ends up, you don't know the future. What if that ends up being the last time you saw them? So now she's going to have to live with the fact that, she can't see her son. She doesn't know where he is. And her last time she was with him was hitting him. She shouldn't have done it anyway, but you especially shouldn't do things not knowing if that's the last time you could see someone.
Right.
So that was really sad.
If you were...
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I was going to say, if you were the ex-wife, forgot her name, the nurse, the fake nurse, I guess. Would you have gone with the real doctor, or would you have stayed? Would you trust them or not?
I probably wouldn't. I don't know. What do you think? Would you all go or would you stay? I just don't trust it to go. I don't know what's going on there. And my thought is, if you're going to have somebody who's a fake nurse and you're asking them to come help you, that means you don't have anybody there to help you, or that you don't have enough people, so now you're taking fake people. So either way, it doesn't bode well for what's going on at that hospital.
She could keep an eye on Nick and maybe find out where they're taking him, so at least he doesn't necessarily alone. But that's the only probably advantage. Really, yeah, you're going to go. You can go and maybe help, but you have your own family you could help, and you're not even a real nurse. So
no, I didn't like the whole thing of the doctor that came in telling her. She's like, well, I have a son, he needs me. And she's like, well, these people need you. And I'm like, I mean, I get if you have a job, like if you are a real doctor or something, people do need you. But like, you have a kid, like your first priority should be your child.
Yeah, and and she's going into a very dangerous territory, fake nurse, and then we need you. I wouldn't have trusted that doctor, honestly, at all.
She didn't even give her all the information. She dodged the question about where Hector was going like 3 different times. So it's like, if you're not going to tell me information, or if I think I'm not getting truthful information, why would I trust you? Why would I go with you?
Yeah, she guilt tripped her a little bit there, and getting her to a very hostile situation. That wasn't right. So she should not have gone, I don't think, but maybe there's a reason why she's going. You know, maybe there'll be a good a good thing happens out of it.
I mean, for the purposes of the show, I'm
right.
glad she's
for the
going, because it makes
line.
it more interesting.
I know, it's probably there's a reason why she's going for the story, but just in reality, she shouldn't have gone.
No, yeah. There's a lot of things that you think, that would make a great storyline, so let's do that. In real life, no, you were stupid. You shouldn't have done that.
Right. So, what would you rate this episode? I mean,
I'm
you said.
Give it an
Go ahead.
8 3/4. I want to give it a 9. It was my favorite one so far. I think it's really good, but I don't want to give it like super high yet, because the next one could be even better. Who knows?
Now, Brooke, I do believe you gave a 9 to it. Didn't you give a 9 already to an episode?
I can't remember now.
Okay. Well, it was your favorite, so we'll say 8 point something. I agree. I think I could do that. Like, I would say it's like an 8.5.
I'm gonna give it a 9.17, because that way it's higher than anything else, but there's still room to go up. So, what would you give it?
I'll give it an 8.5. I'll stick with that. But yeah, I think it was probably one of the best episodes. It might have been. Could probably consider this one the best one. I like the whole thing with, like I said, or like I already said, there's a lot of intrigue and mystery, and I want to know where the military is taking everybody.
Do you like episodes better? Would you rate an episode higher if it was a lot of action-packed, like constant action, or when maybe there's not as much action, but there's more intrigue and more, what's going to happen and what's going on, and just like the kind of the mystery to it?
I like the mystery. I do like character building and things like that, but I like the action mixed in. Of course, you need some action, but action doesn't necessarily have to be guns a-blazing. Action can be, I don't know, just things are happening. I don't know, but
the action is exciting, but I always get more intrigued and want to keep watching when there's some kind of mystery to it.
Right. Yeah. So no, I agree. What do you think happened? The guy that was a bit unstable and then just sort of disappeared. What do you think happened to him? Do you think
I feel like they probably got rid of him.
Yeah.
And you probably on YouTube can't use the words for what I'm thinking, but I'm thinking they got rid of him because they saw him as a danger to their kind
community.
Of authority as the military.
Yeah.
Like, we're in charge. You're supposed to act like we have it under control. Everything's fine. If you are acting like, no, things are terrible and I don't know what we're going to do, then that's probably a threat to their kind of setup.
Yeah, I think the military is just no nonsense. They're just getting rid of people, whether it's not about infected. It's if they're not going to comply and things like that. They're unstable, things like that. They're getting rid of all those people. So
yeah, that's scary. And who knows if this is even a safe zone? We're gating it off because you guys are all safe from the infection. maybe that's not even why they're gated off. Maybe they're gated off because they are like an experiment group or something. Who knows? I mean, you can't really trust anything they're saying right now. So
No, you can't. Well, you ready to get on to the next episode?
I am.
All right.
If you like watching with us, give us a like. Leave us a comment. Sometimes we ask you guys questions because we really do love hearing from you. And if you want to keep watching with us, then hit subscribe so that we will be in your inbox.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get on to the next one. Have a good night.